For this workout, you will require some dumbbells, light and moderate dumbbells, so have those ready. You may want to grab yourself a set of heavier ones in case you find you need a little more challenge. Now the goal is to experience muscle fatigue by going slow but controlled and really overwhelming the muscles to the point of fatigue but no injury or strain. So go ahead, get your weights ready, light and moderate weights, maybe even a set of dumbbells that are heavy, and we're going to start with a warm-up, finishing with cool down. Are you ready? Let's get to work. Starting with arm circles. So bring the arms front to back, big circles here, soft knee. We're going to do 2 circles. Bring your arms overhead and then palm position. Press your hands towards each other into prayer position, and here we go again. So big circle, arms overhead, press into prayer position and back up. Big circle, press down to the chest and up. So even that very active, just pressing those shoulders together through the palms, pressing the palms together. We're working through the chest, through the shoulders. So keep those knees soft, tighten the core. I want you to think of getting taller here, and we're gonna move on. The next one, we're gonna open the arms, close the arms, come into prayer position from the chest. So here's what that looks like. So we're gonna open, close, open, feel that spine moving, close, open, pull them into the chest as you push. One more time. I'm gonna do that from the side. So we open, close, palms together, push from the chest. Okay, nice smooth moves, just warming up. Open, getting a little thoracic spine movement here. Push, I already feel my shoulders too. Really create that tension when you push your hands together. Close, open, close. A warmed up body is a better prepared body. Open, close. Now it is time for inchworms. If you are a beginner, take your time, go really slow with this. We're gonna start by trying to touch our toes. Now if you can keep your legs bent, feel free. We're gonna walk out into plank. Strong plank, push the floor away from you, up on the toes, drop to the knees if you need to. And then you're gonna walk your hands back. So now that we've done month 1 of the Stronger program, this should be totally doable, especially if you've spent the last few weeks getting more active, say doing the anti-aging workout, the Stronger foundational workout. You are ready, and these should start feeling easier. There we go. Saved by the bell. Okay, we're gonna come down to the floor. From the knees is fine, or from the toes. Remember, it's just a warm up. So I'm gonna do the push-ups and show you both options here, Kitty. So have those hands out, really spread the fingers here. You're gonna dive forward as if you're trying to get your nose to the floor. Keep your feet on the floor. So you don't have a cat who thinks you're a chew toy. All right, so if that's too much, you can have your hands on a bench, okay, or a chair, or whatever you need to. You're gonna get smushed. Are you the entertainment for today? If you have a cat under you, little extra resistance. Nice strong core here. Those arms are not coming straight up to the side, they're angled in towards the body. There you go. That was our warm-up. So we're gonna move right into our upper body chest exercises. Then we've got some rows, then we've got some shoulders, then we've got some core. So grab yourself, make sure your weights are close by, and let's head into the strength part. So generally the chest and the shoulder muscles are a little weaker than the lower body muscles for most women. So you might want to go with a light to moderate weight range here. Now again, if you need to pause this workout and swap out your weights, go lighter, go heavier, feel free, this is your workout. If you need to pause and do that, I really encourage it. So let's start with just a basic chest press, okay? Chest press fly. So I'm gonna get into position here. Roll onto the floor. Feet are on the floor. Knees are bent. I'm gonna start the timer here. So you're gonna hold the dumbbells. Elbows are at a 45-degree angle away from your waist. Come on up and down. So you wanna keep those arms really wide here. Tummy nice and tight. Brace the core so that you feel like your spine is nice and neutral. You're not pressing your lower back into the floor. You're not cranking on your tailbone. Your belly button skin is pulled in towards the ground. As you come up on an angle, touch the weights over your chest and back down. Now notice how my elbows are not straight out in line with the shoulders here. That's hard on the shoulder joint. So what I want you to do is think of bringing the elbows down closer to your body as you press up. My palms are relaxed. In fact, I'm not over gripping. I'm really trying to squeeze the chest, squeeze the core, and keep my shoulder blades on the floor as well here. So we have 1 minute of each of these exercises today, ladies. After we get through the first sequence, we've got a 1 minute AMRAP where we're going to be doing something a little special and a rest. The next exercise we're going to do is a narrow chest press to an overhead reach. So this next exercise is going to be a neutral grip chest press with an overhead pull. And this is what it looks like, and then I will start the clock. So you're going to be in the same position, palms face each other this time. You're going to bring the elbows down to the floor to touch, back up, and then you're going to bring your arms overhead. Now if you want to touch the weights together, that's fine. You're going to bring the elbows to the floor. Again, core is strong. Keep the arms straight to the floor and back up. So if you need to grab a lighter set of weights for this, for the overhead pull, please do. I'm going to set the timer and we've got a minute on the clock. Let's go. So neutral press up, keep the shoulders glued to the floor, abs are tight, pull the weights behind your body, back to press. So if you want to press those dumbbells together, relax your hands, keep your core engaged here, because as soon as you go from the press to the overhead pull, your core is going to want to let go. That is why it's even more important here for you to tighten it up. So really knit your ribs together. Pull your belly button away from the skin, away from the waistband of your pants. These should be nice and controlled, no arching of the back. So if you're losing it like this, you've lost your core. Pull your core back in, maybe go lighter if it's hard to maintain that control. I'm not gripping, my hands are relaxed here. I want to float the arms up using my chest, pull using my back and shoulders. That's it. Go as slow as you need and rest. Okay. So for this next exercise, we're going to do a standing hinge alternating row. So it looks like this. From a nice strong hinge position, tummy is pulled in, nice neutral spine here. Shoulders are back, spine's not rounded. We're rowing. I'm pulling with my back, keeping the fingers relaxed so that I'm not over gripping and pooching out the forearms and contributing to more stress and tightness in the neck. So always have a light grip on your dumbbells. The grip will come. If it's too much, go with a lighter weight at this point. Are you ready for 1 minute of alternating rows? Here we go. Strong hinge, flat neutral spine, elbow back row, row. Use your breath. Remind yourself, from your tailbone through the top of your head, you want to be long. That's it. Pin the shoulder blades together. So keep a little pinch between your shoulder blades. This is not about reaching your arms to the floor. This is about activating the muscles between your shoulder blades, using the back. Pull, pull. It's not a quick movement. You might feel a little bit of forearm here. A little tiny angle away from the body. Now how's your back? If you feel any low back pain or pinching, tighten the belly even more, okay? But the lower you can go, the more we can get the rhomboids. Mid back, tighten the belly. Pull the skin of your belly away from the floor. Now, if at any point you need to take a break or lighten up the dumbbells you're using, feel free, press pause and come back to me. The next exercise we're going to be doing is an alternating hammer curl. I'm going to go with a slightly lighter set of dumbbells for this one. I encourage you to do the same. All the same principles apply, keeping our core strong, spine nice and long, belly pulled in, hands are relaxed. Here's what it looks like. So we're going to do elbows tucked into your side. This is not about swinging your arms. This is about maintaining control so we get into the right muscle and create that fatigue. So I'm going to start my timer. We're going to do our alternating hammer curls right now. If you need to pause and think, I need a heavier dumbbell or a lighter dumbbell, feel free. Look at my elbows. They are not shifting forward. My whole upper arm is staying where it is, and you can go even slower, slower, okay? Hands relaxed. If you want, my favorite tip is to take your thumb to the top of the dumbbell, which helps to prevent overgripping, helps keep your wrists more neutral. I'm feeling my biceps. Pinch your shoulders back. Drive the shoulders away from the ears. We are keeping those elbows tucked in tight to the sides of our body here, ladies, so we can more effectively target the bicep instead of using momentum and wasting our time and also setting ourselves up for an injury in the shoulder or even in the elbow. We want the muscles to guide the motion. There we go. Take a rest. How's your body feeling? Are you starting to feel some fatigue? It might be time to go to the lighter set of dumbbells or even soup cans or something, or maybe you're wanting to even do this next one just with your body weight. All right, here is what it looks like. Again, relaxing of the hands, okay? We're gonna go up, switch. So these are the alternating neutral grip, palms face each other, shoulder presses with control. Get your dumbbells ready, 1 minute here, and let's go. Keep those knees soft. Now look at my fingers. I actually like to float and press from the palms of my hands with control. We're not doing this, okay? Soften in the knee. The more controlled you are, the more you're gonna feel it, the better the results. And the less time you have to spend working out to get the fatigue that we want in midlife, in our perimenopausal, menopausal years. That's it. Tummy is strong. If you find yourself pushing your hips forward or locking out your legs, please choose a lighter weight, or maybe you want to take a pause. Take a pause, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna keep it up. So keep your body long and tall. Oh, it's working. I feel it. Are we at the minute yet? You know it's working when you're waiting for the countdown. There it is. Good job so far. Put those weights down and let's get ready for our next movement. Grab yourself a quick sip of water here if you need it, or pause the video and join me back for the next few exercises. Okay, welcome back if you took a little break. So the next exercise that Hunter and I are gonna demo, he's gonna demo the resting pose, I'm gonna demo the exercise, is going to be a renegade row. Normally I'd be looking at those 20s and using those, but we're doing 1 minute rounds here today. So if fatigue is the goal, I don't wanna pooch myself out. I'm gonna go with a lighter weight on these so I can maintain my form. If you're gonna do these from your knees, just make sure your toes stay on the floor and you are pushing the floor away, not sinking into the floor like this. Push the floor away, tighten up the core so you're not arching like this, okay? Really pull the belly button in, all right? And you're gonna do your renegade rows like this with control, focusing on keeping the hips rock solid. Try not to let the hips rotate, or you can do it up from a full plank position like so, and do it this way. The other option is you can do it with one leg up, one knee bent, and take a hybrid approach. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna start the clock, and I'm gonna demonstrate a variety of different approaches as we go through. Feel free to pause and take more rest if you need it. Here we go. And as you place the weights down onto the floor, try not to clunk them. That's it. Inhale and exhale. Focus on your breathing. If you're from your knees, core is still strong. We're pushing out of the shoulders, not sinking into it. Good. Use your breath. Should be starting to get a little warmer, a little more fatigued here. And you want to bring that elbow back nice and tall. Now I'm going to take one more option here. One leg out. That's it. Keeping the core strong. A little more balance on this one. Okay, if you want to come back to the toes, try out the toes. Just always make sure that your shoulders are right over those wrists. Must be getting close. And there is time. Good job. Those are pretty challenging. Generally, we do lower reps, heavier weight, but today we're getting fatigue the other way. The next exercise requires no dumbbells at all. We're gonna do some traveling push-ups. The goal is to get range of motion through the arm. If you do them from your toes and you're unable to do that, go from your knees. I'd much rather you use the muscle properly than sacrifice your form. On the knees, I'm gonna demonstrate this to you today, starting in that push-up position. I'll demonstrate it first. You're gonna come out to the side, walk the hand back, out to the other side, and do your push-up. If you need to have a mat or anything under your knees for this, please go and get it now, and I will start the clock. Are you ready? Here we go. Last minute here before we do that fun little AMRAP. So watch your core. Make sure you're pulling the skin of your tummy away from the floor. Okay, my little kitten wants to do all the work with me here. I'm doing a video, Okay, try to keep that core strong. Let your bum come along for the ride. This is not what it should look like, okay? You don't want to keep your bum up in the air and do this. You want to make sure that you're diving forward. Think about trying to get your chest to the floor. So diving over the fingers, okay? You ready? Diving over the cat. That's it. And really tighten up that belly, ladies, because that is gonna help you once you start getting fatigued. Last time. And rest. Okay, so now we are going to be heading into the AMRAP, which stands for as many rounds as possible. This is going to be 3 exercises. We're going to do each exercise 4 reps with control, and we have 1 minute to see how many rounds we can get through. So here are what the exercises look like. We're gonna be doing that nice, strong, bent over alternating row. Okay, 4 of those, generally pretty strong on most people. Then we're gonna do 4 neutral grip bicep curls, keeping the knees soft, core tight. Coming into a neutral front raised grip, palms face. We're going to do 4 alternating overhead presses. Again, watch my posture. Knees are soft, core is engaged. If you're doing this, it's too heavy. So right now I want you to think about what weight are you going to use? Grab it. I'm gonna get ready to put 1 minute on the clock. We are gonna try to go through as many rounds as we can with good form in a minute. Are you ready? Grab your weights, get ready for your rows. I'm gonna put 1 minute on the clock. Here we are. 4 rows, shoulders back, core strong. Abs on. Hammer curls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, no rocking. Palms up. Now you might be going at a different pace than me. It's 4 rows. 4 bicep curls, 4 overhead shoulder presses, and repeat. This is where we want to get out of our comfort zone. 4 of each. Make weight changes as you need to, as you go through. But you want to challenge yourself to see how far you can go. 4. Good. We must be at least halfway there. So it's your alternating rows, your bicep curls, your overhead presses. Anyone feeling it yet? Those elbows locked in tight. Oh! And there's the bell. Do your muscles feel fatigued? When you raise your arm, is there a little bit of a quiver? If you don't feel anything, that's a sign to focus more on your form and maybe add a little more load through a heavier dumbbell. Okay, the next time you do this one. Let's hit the floor. So let's have a seat. So first thing that we're gonna do is just a nice cat-cow movement. So getting on your hands and knees, putting a mat under your knees if it's uncomfortable at all. We're just gonna go through nice and slowly here to unwind. So push the floor away. I want you to lead with the torso, the tailbone. Arch the back of the thighs. You can really think of scooping hollowing out your core. Then drop your belly nice and slow. Look up slightly. Try not to hyperextend the neck. Feel that stretch through the belly. And as you do this, let's curl up again. Try to keep all of the weight balanced between the knees and the hands. Let's arch the back nice and slow. Look up slowly. Feel that belly stretch. Pull up again. Tuck the tailbone under. Scoop the belly. Curl the spine up to the sky. Pushing the floor away from you. Unwind. Arch the back. Belly button down to the floor. Bum up in the air. Look up slightly. Beautiful. Okay, this next one we're gonna do is a stretch for the forearms and wrist. Okay, really important to get those muscles relaxed. So I want you to sit down on your knees, put your hands on the floor with your fingers facing your body, keeping your wrists glued to the floor, pushing the floor away. You're just gonna keep those arms straight and lean back, driving your bum closer to your heels here without lifting your hands off the floor, okay? So don't strain or create pain here, just a gentle stretch. Keep your arms really straight, push them away from the floor. Lift your ears away from your shoulders here. Breathing. Every time you exhale, see if you can come back just a little more. And let's come out of that and relax. Wonderful. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna have you do, just walk your knees out a little further in front of you. Put your elbows to the floor so that they're touching, and take your hands behind your head. Press your chest into the floor as you sit your bum towards your heels and feel that nice stretch through your triceps. Really press those elbows hard into the floor. Almost like the harder you push, and then you're trying to pull the elbows towards your body without letting them actually move. Relax your face, your neck, your belly, and then gently come out of that. Unclasp your hands, push yourself back to sitting. Last stretch here of the day. I'm gonna have you sit with your legs out in front of your body. Just grab your hands, place them on the floor behind you, and then press your body away. So don't hang out here, okay? We're not chilling on the beach, not yet. Pull the shoulders back, press the heart up. It's gonna make it so that your hands feel like they're gonna levitate off the floor. So really press up, opening through the chest, feeling that nice stretch across the shoulders. Arms are nice and straight, not relaxed like this. Press up, up, up. And relax. Great job in today's workout. You did fantastic. I hope you feel good, and I will see you back soon for our next workout together.